it is March 2022. Holy cow. Now, I realize that it's only the very beginning of March, but it already feels like this year is just flying by. So many wonderful things have been happening in my little corner of the world, and it's absolutely wonderful. Got a new job, full-time job, full-time benefits, back in the real career world again, and I'm so excited about that. And that's something that I definitely want to expand on just a little bit more in another video with you guys. But today is for the Zodiac readings for March 2022. And I thought, let's go back to tradition for me. Let's go back to tarot cards. And I thought, well, I've got a lot of tarot decks that I absolutely love, and they are in my permanent rotation of favorite decks of cards. However, I thought to myself, which one haven't I used for a while? And then I remembered my dear friend Monica Bodersky, and she's created the Shadowland Tarot. This is it's an amazing deck of tarot cards, full color. As a matter of fact, here's a sample right there. That's the Magician for this deck of cards. It's absolutely beautiful. Monica is an extremely talented artist. She's also done a Lenormand deck that I absolutely love. And as a matter of fact, the little bat here on the back of her book, that is the symbol for the Lenormand deck as well. So that's kind of like her little spokesperson, which is kind of cool. I love bats too. It does come with a full-blown booklet, full color, to help you work through this deck of cards. I also want to show you the artwork. So here's some of the artwork that this deck is about. Absolutely beautiful little creatures inside the deck of cards. All the characters are absolutely amazing. And the color is so enveloping. I mean, because for me, I love color. I mean, if you know me in any way, shape, or form, color is my gig. I do love to be surrounded by color. I mean, you can tell. Just the things in the background are a bunch of color. And so the artwork in Monica's deck is no stranger to color as well. I also love the fact that the backs of decks of cards are really important for me. I'm not sure what the draw is, but I just feel like there's something extra when the backing of a card deck is really beautiful. And so I want to show you what Monica's done with hers. This is her bat symbol. I guess you could say she's her own little bat girl, Monica. Anyway, here's the symbol. So I love that because you can't tell if the cards are upright, if they're in reverse. And then there's this beautiful gold foil that is wrapped around each and every card in this deck of cards. So this is going to be amazing, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the Zodiac readings with the Shadowland Tarot deck created by Monica Bodersky. And I will put a link in where you can find her work because, I mean, trust me, you're going to love this deck of cards. And if you do, then you should consider investing in one because these cards are amazing. So we are, like I said, we're going to do the Zodiac readings for February. We just did February, Al. What's wrong with you? For March 2022. And I'm going to do one more shuffle and then do a cut. And and we're going to dive right into this puppy. As always, I pull one tarot card for each of the zodiac signs, and that's going to be your card for the month. That could certainly be something that you maybe need to pay attention to, maybe things that you got to avoid. So let's dive in and let's see what's going on here, okay? All right, I'm going to cut in 3. I'm going to put it back together in any way, and then we're going to dive right in. As always, Aries, you're up first. All right, Aries, your card is, oh wow, Knight of Pentacles reversed. So Aries, with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, you gotta pay better attention to detail. You gotta pay better attention to following your ideas from idea creation to physical fulfillment. The Knight of Pentacles reversed definitely says you're trying to get to the end result way too fast. And as a result of that, it's easy to cut corners and actually produce shoddy work. So you want to make sure that you're really digging in and paying attention to what's going on in front of you. Details, 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 Aries. Okay? Taurus, you're up next. Oh, I love it. So Taurus, you've got the Queen of Cups here. And I love the fact that the Queen of Cups is popping up for you, Taurus, because a lot of the time with Taurus, sometimes you guys are a little tough to move. Sometimes you guys are a little bit on the stubborn side. Sometimes you're unwilling to change at all. And that's not a bad thing. But what the Queen of Cups is letting you know, Taurus, is there are subtle ways to make changes. There are just tiny nudges that you can do that will create a world of difference. You don't have to change the world in one night. You don't have to flip your world upside down. Sometimes, see, she's holding a guitar. Sometimes a piece of music can change your direction. Sometimes, see, she's holding a little cup of tea. Sometimes a nice beverage can change your direction. So those aren't big details, but they are details that can switch gears for you. So tap into your emotions, Taurus, and really focus on how you can move yourself forward. And again, it doesn't have to be big, huge strides. You can take your time moving in the direction you plan to go, okay? Gemini, that's me. Gemini, you've got, oh, nice. Gemini, you've got Knight of Cups, and this Knight of Cups is kind of a little bit of a sexy mermaid. So as far as I can tell with this card for us, Gemini, it is definitely about tapping into your emotions. It's definitely about living from the heart. And it's good because what this, generally, we Geminis deal from our heads, our thoughts, everything that is boils down to our brain. That's generally where Gemini deals from. That's where we get our inspirations. That's where we get our ideas. That's where we get our emotional drive. Now, I know that mental state and emotional state are two different things, but for Geminis, a lot of the time that's one and the same. So this card is saying tap into your emotions. That's where you're going to find the deepest well of wealth. And that wealth can be used on all levels of your life. You just got to tap into it, Gemini. So tap into the emotions, okay? All righty. Cancer. Cancer, you've got Page of Pentacles reversed. So kind of like the Aries card, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Page of Pentacles reversed is you really gotta know what you're doing before you make decisions. So this card is about the planning stage of action, where the Knight of Pentacles reverse is about taking time in the process. Here, this is about you thinking the process from start to finish. not so much the action portion, even though action is part of this gig. I really want you to focus on what you're truly looking for, and each step you're thinking has to be in place in order for you to get the job done. And that's not always an easy thing. So Page of Pentacles reversed is about take your time pulling together this plan of action. Okay? Really put thought into how you think you want things to go. They may not always go that way, but at least you've got it in your head that this is how I plan to do it. And then, of course, just ride the wave of getting it done. Sometimes our thought process and our plans don't always go as we plan. They're not perfect. But so this is just really think about how you want things to present themselves and patiently work toward the end result. Okay? Okay. Leo, you've got 10 of Pentacles reversed. Oh boy, Pentacle kids are rocking today. So with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, Leo, it's about focusing on home life. It's about focusing on longevity. It's about focusing on your family traditions. And the reason I'm saying that is because with the 10 of Pentacles in reversed, a lot of the time that is about the longevity of your family. It is about the longevity of your comfort zone. It is about the longevity of making sure that what you have to work with right here, right now, stretches and lasts you for the duration of the process. So like, let's just say you're thinking about retirement. What is that going to look like? Do you have enough to be able to retire? Are you starting late on a retirement idea? This is a card that's saying you gotta make sure that you pay attention to the long haul and focus on how to create the resources, or better yet, have those resources stretch out over time for you so you're not left high and dry. Okay? Because as it stands, it feels like you could be left high and dry. So you want to make sure that what you're doing is thinking about the big picture and the long term. Okay? All right, Leo? Virgo, you've got 3 of Wands. Ooh, okay, Virgo, it looks like you're thinking about a little bit of adventure. You see this octopus here is kind of trying to lure that ship on the ocean and trying to lure that ship to itself. What this means is if you're planning a trip, if you're planning a journey, if you're planning an adventure, definitely let water be a part of that gig. Water is very cleansing. Water is very spiritual. Water is very opening. And so I do think that when it comes down to being prepared for adventure, you want to make sure that everything that you're doing is going to work for you and that you get the best benefit of this time frame. Meaning, like, so let's say you are going on a vacation adventure. What do you want to get out of it? What do you need it to be? So really think about those ideas, okay? Because I do think that when it comes down to it, you're going to have a good time as long as you allow yourself to enjoy. And it does feel like a little bit of nightlife during this time frame is probably what the doctor ordered. Okay? All right. Libra, you've got 5 of Pentacles reversed. All right, Libra, you definitely have a break coming your way. The 5 of Pentacles reverse is about getting a stroke of good luck. It's about finding that surprise resource that you didn't know was there. And all you had to do was just scratch the surface and bing, bang, boom, your little jackpot appears. This is a card that's saying pay attention to what you're spending. And the best way to create a comfort zone as far as your finances are concerned is to know where you are standing. How much do I have right now? How much is in my bank account? How, knowing where you stand gives you the freedom to know how far you can go here or there, okay? And that's what your Five of Pentacles reverse is reminding you. Yes, there's a stroke of good luck on the horizon, but there's also the reminder to say, know how much is available to you. And that will give you how long your financial leash can be, okay? Scorpio, you've got Two of Wands. I love it. So Scorpio, with the Two of Wands here, it's about your intuition. It's about fruition. It's about making things come to you. But it's about seeing the pictures for what they are. I love this picture and the depiction of the Two of Wands. A lot of the time with the Two of Wands, it's kind of like sometimes it's about a balance. But with this Two of Wands, we have a ghost whose backdrop looks like a heart, and this ghost is trying to do some crystal ball reading, it looks like, right? And so what that says is, I feel like for you, Scorpio, you're trying to figure out where your heart truly lies. Where do I really want to place my energy? Because if I know what I want to achieve, it's going to be a lot easier for me to be able to see that result. It's going to be a lot easier for me to be able to make those dreams and wishes come true. So if you're seeing things for what they truly are, you're halfway there to having that satisfaction. Okay? All right. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you've got Five of Wands, Sagittarius. It definitely feels like this month is going to be a little bit of a struggle. And the struggle isn't something that is overwhelming or something you absolutely cannot handle, but the struggle is about the attention that you're paying to each detail. Sagittarius, I know you love to cover all the bases, right? And that's not a bad thing. That's actually a really wonderful quality. But the thing is, with this card, you have so much on your mind that you're trying to cover every single possible thought process possible, and that's not really an honest reality. That's not a real thing that can be done. Yes, you can have a big grand view of what you're trying to do, but you can't pay attention to everything all at one time. You got to pay attention to what's in front of you right here, right now. And I think that that's what this Five of Wands is trying to remind you. As long as you're in the moment, you'll be able to move forward. If you're not in the moment, paying attention to what's right in front of you, chances are your mind is going to spin with all of the things that you want to achieve. And in the end, if we look at it from that point of view, truly, you're looking at nothing actually getting accomplished. So think about what you can actually control, do those things, and then move on to the next step. Okay? Life does not have to be a struggle, Sagittarius. It can be easy if you allow it to be. All right? Capricorn. Capricorn, you've got Four of Pentacles reversed. What's all these pentacle reversals? Load it. Anyway, so for you, Capricorn, with this Four of Pentacles reverse, money is probably going to be all over the place this month, meaning some moments you'll be flush, some moments you have to tighten up the money belt, and then some moments are going to be like, oh wow, that was a surprise out of nowhere. Yay. Okay? The thing is, kind of like I said with one of the other cards just a little bit earlier, I can't remember exactly which one that was. It escapes me right now. But this is a card of paying attention to what you've got right here, right now. While we all strive for stability, this kind of a card, Four of Pentacles, pops up for us to throw us a curveball. to see where we actually stand, to see how strong we actually are, to find out whether or not we are capable. And so I do think that right here, right now, for you, Capricorn, this is nothing but a test to see how strong you actually are. Give yourself credit because you're stronger than you actually think you are. Just remind yourself of that because you know it's true. Sometimes you just need a little kick in the butt to remind us. Okay, Capricorn? All right. Aquarius, you've got 4 of Wands. Wow. Aquarius, there's going to be party time this month. I don't know if that's going to be about home life or if that's going to be about you on a personal level or if that's going to be about you in the world that surrounds you. But the 4 of Wands is happy home. It's, pardon. The 4 of Wands is happy home. It's cause for celebration. It's, I mean, truly, when it comes down to it, there's really, you can have any reason you want to celebrate. Today is Tuesday. Woo! Holla! What your name is? But this card is definitely saying there's always a reason to celebrate. And it feels like home life and the people that surround you in the home, all the activities that happen about the home, that's probably going to play a big part in reasons for celebration. Look for reasons to be happy all month long. I mean, truly, Aquarius, there are reasons for joy everywhere. You just got to find them. They're there. You just got to look. Okay? Pisces. Pisces, you've got the sun reversed. All right. We are actually in Pisces season right here, right now. But looking at the sun reversed, I do think that for you, Pisces, it's very much about trying to look on the good side, trying to look on the bright side, trying to see the silver linings, okay? I realize that sometimes we get dealt very difficult hands. God, the universe, just life in general, we get thrown curveballs from all those things, right? And I do think that as far as the sun card reversed for you, Pisces, it's just a reminder for you to be able to see the bright side. The bright side's always there. Kind of like Aquarius, you just got to remind yourself to look for it. But it is always there. I do think that right here, right now for you, Pisces, this probably is just a sliver of a dark moment, which will yield happiness and joy moving forward once, like, let's just say once the clouds clear. Because the sun's always there. It's just, if there are clouds covering it, or if it's the night sky, that just means the sun's on the other side of the world, but the sun is always there. Sometimes we go through dark moments, and that's what this feels like for you right now, Pisces. It's where you're in a dark moment. So just make sure you hold on to your happiness the best you can, and you will forge forward. Okay? Alrighty, there you have it. The Zodiac readings for March 2022. As far as outings are concerned, I'm trying to think if I have any outings scheduled for March. I don't. In April, I have the Dare to Be Aware event that's going to be at Alverno College in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, or maybe it's in Greenfield, Wisconsin. But in Wisconsin, Alverno College, April 30th. It is going to be an all-day event, and I'll be there offering 15-minute readings, $25 a session. And so I'm looking forward to being a part of that, but that is going to be next month in April. Otherwise, make sure you check back every day for today's tarot card. I'm hoping that my life will be a little more under control in the month of March so that I can be able to give you a daily tarot every day. Thank you so much for watching today, guys. I hope you guys have an awesome March. Oh, and today's Mardi Gras. Woo, Fat Tuesday up in here, Fat Tuesday up in here. Anyway, I should have worn my Mardi Gras beads. Done. Alrighty. Have a great March, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you. Bye.